Hello, welcome to Soulprint Insights. First, I want to say thank you for the amazing response that Paul and I got for the crystal video. We are going to continue collaborating, and so you can look forward to at least another 2 or 3 videos covering crystals, etc. So look forward to that, probably not this week, but next week. So that was terrific, and we loved doing it, and really appreciated the amazing response we got. So thank you for that. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. Welcome to Soulprint. I hope that you enjoy your journey here. In keeping with the fact that there are new subscribers, I wanted to, again, kind of go back in time a little bit and review a message that was given early, like January, very early in January of this year. Now, first I want to just take a couple seconds and just talk a little bit about Masudius. Because as most of you know, this channeled information that I get invariably comes from this Masudius group. So this is kind of what I know about Masudius. It's almost impossible to find any information on them. Somebody eloquently said to me, their history has been erased by the sands of time. As near as I understand it, Masudius is a group of monks, very spiritual monks who are able to, function sort of at a relatively high vibration. They took it upon themselves or were assigned, but their job, their function was to bring spiritual truths and understandings to the planet at a time when it was very early, sort of in its evolution, and to try to ensure that the beings that were coming to the planet didn't lose the spiritual knowledge they had. It was they wanted to pass on this higher vibrational energy to the inhabitants of the planet. I can't say they apparently existed in an area that we would call Ethiopia, and when I see them, I see literally white, like monk robes, and sort of a covering over the back of the head, and I see beautiful, elegant, very brown hands in prayer, and that's all I see. So my feeling is that these are old souls. Now, part of the reason that I am able to channel this is because I was in one of my lifetime a scribe to the Masudius group, and I, along with others, have returned to the planet to continue to try to release this message again at a time of great evolution for the planet. The other thing that was really amazing is that when Masudius would receive information from the higher vibrational beings, they would do so at night. And the reason that they had these communications in the night hours was literally because they could then see the spiritual beings with a great deal of clarity. And, when it was lighter, they were there, but they were harder to read. So that was how they started to receive this information. And as a result, they sort of functioned at night, right? Because the nighttime was when it was easiest for them to receive the messages. So that was when they functioned. So Masudius has been around for a really long time. Any information that I have received about it has been received either through my own sort of information that I've gotten, or past life regression to try to get me some fuller details. So I just wanted to spend a moment just sort of telling you who Masudius was, because I keep talking about him and referring to him. So early in January, I had a question that I wanted answered, and it was like, what what are Masudius' first thoughts? What are they thinking about when they're looking at the Soulprint Insights channel and what the channel wants to accomplish or wants to offer? And I want to share with you their reply, because it really, really is lovely. Soulprint and the guidance of Masudius were intended to enter the Earth's consciousness at a time and in a way that would allow for those seeking to continue to expand and understand spiritual truths to have easy access to these ideas. The intention was to provide a body of work that would allow those looking for guidance to have another perspective of basic spiritual truths. These works intend to provide insight, to take already understood spiritual concepts and simply approach them from a slightly different perspective. In any spiritual journey, the intention should always be the continued exploration of each soul's thoughts, understandings, and foundational beliefs. The desire to continue the quest, move forward, create closer connections, and access to those concepts that are already understood is part of the magical passion that propels so many of you on your journey. It is the continual questions, pushing the boundaries of your beliefs, keeping yourself opened to higher vibrations and growth that are creating the spiritual rebirth and awakening that is in keeping with significant and transformational energy shifts that are taking place within each soul and within the Earth's energy fields. And I'm going to be doing a channeled message from Masudius very, very soon that talks about the shift into the fifth dimension. We refer to it, we talk about it, but I want to go back and kind of do sort of a fuller look at what the intention is and why in terms of the shifting to the fifth dimension. So look forward to that coming down the pike soon. These works are intended to allow people the opportunity to expand and grow simply by choosing to quietly reflect on the words and ideas presented. Providing the opportunity to seek an insight or provide another approach to a question. The answers you seek are all found within. But oftentimes, it is by slowing down and asking questions that you are given the insights to discover for yourself the answer that most resonates with you, thereby lighting the pathway you seek to lead you to your answer. Intention and desire, the intention and desire of these blessed works and insights are offered for your enjoyment, growth, to assist you in moving forward on your journey of your soul print and the ever-evolving dance of life and light, from pinnacle to pinnacle. We are delighted that you have arrived at this place in this time and moment, that you have been drawn closer to an opportunity to discover another tool to add to your continuing journey along the road of life. Should you gain insights and deeper understanding of your relationship with yourself, your co-creator, the divine, and the many souls who are part of your unique and remarkable soulprint journey through this and other lifetimes, then the attention of these works has been realized. You are beings of light who have each formed and crafted this and every moment within your vast experiences. With every breath you draw, know that you are an amazing and divinely created and infinitely blessed expression of life that is eternal, timeless, infinite, perpetual, everlasting. These are the gifts and the attributes given to each and every soul, and each and every soul contributes to the whole of all that is and all that will ever be. And as a special little message for light workers and earth angels, this was added: heal self and heal others, the planet, in the light, in love. All right. So that is sort of what the intention was, not only with this channel, of course, but with the actual writings of the Soulprint information. Okay, so I wanted to, I want to follow what I just shared with you, the information that was given to me about accessing your soul print, trying to find out what your soul print is, consciously looking for access to the information. Because, of course, remember, a soul print is sort of a blueprint that you have created for your life experience, but it can only really be accessed unconsciously, subconsciously, because if you have the road ahead plotted for you, then you end up not living the road as much as just moving through it. So it's not good. All right, so I asked a question. The question was, should one consciously access their personal soul print? And if so, how? Here we go. So I wanted to tack onto that information, some channeled information that was released again earlier about whether one should sort of consciously try to access their soul print to gain some clarity on what their soul print is. This sort of is the second part of a video that was released just last week about what is your soul print. So if you haven't seen that one, you might want to check it out either before or after you see this one. Okay, so my question was, should one consciously assess or access their personal soul print? And if so, how do you do it? Here's the answer. Remember that your soul print has access and is functioning with your highest good and intentions at all times. So in asking the question the way you have, the understanding is in place that you can and do access your soul print on levels other than consciousness. And this is so. You refer, adjust, and consult your soul print many times throughout each of your lifetimes. In fact, to be accurate, it is your soul that refers, adjusts, and consults with your soul print. This is a sacred covenant which you have co-created with the divine. It sets out your intentions and goals for a lifetime, taking into account interconnecting relationships, promises made to help or assist other souls of your soul group, circumstances that you want to revisit, or even karmic or atonement issues. Also included within your soul print are specific skill sets and physical or mental attributes or challenges. Your soul print will often include dates and circumstances of your arrival and departure to and from the physical realm, often including illness, near-death experiences, life-altering events, or accidents. Within your soul print will be commitments and promises and the intentions behind them, benefiting both yourself and others. Your soul print is a complex yet fluid proposal or draft of those events, circumstances, and opportunities that you wish to experience and realize during a specific lifetime. The reason that a soul print is considered a proposal or a draft is that very often throughout a lifetime, there will be happenings or events that may well send you along an unintended road, or perhaps you will discover an element of your experience that you intended to just touch upon, but that holds greater interest than you thought. Or perhaps there will be a set of circumstances that will prove more difficult than expected, or even more wonderful than expected or anticipated. You always have free will, so the soul print must be in flux so that these variations can be accommodated. Remember, you have all the lifetimes you desire to have all the various opportunities that you could ever wish for. There is no race to the finish line, as there is no finish line. The question of assessing your soul print is not in the same category as gaining access to your Akashic records or even past life information. It is one thing to gain information of past events in an attempt to understand why certain events, people, or circumstances are influencing a current lifetime. This information, when used in moderation and for clear and specific reasons, can prove helpful and, in fact, healing. The concern with regards to accessing a soul print is that because the information is in flux and intended to be altered and amended as you move through a lifetime journey, retrieving this knowledge on any conscious level can prove more disruptive than useful. The intention to understanding the what and why of a soul print is not for the consciousness, it is for the soul. The soul print is not the same as consulting those who have or tapping even into your own precognitive abilities. It is not a tool to see the future or even one to be consulted to assist with life choices and decisions. The purpose behind releasing the awareness and understanding of a soul print into the stream of spiritual consciousness at this time is to assist the evolving souls to understand that they are the co-creators of each and every experience they have. That they have chosen to be on the earth in their current physical form for the fulfillment of specific experiences, goals, or wishes. You have been provided with an array of tools, both personally, within the earth and its energy, and from the divine. It serves no helpful purpose in forward growth to stay stuck in a belief system that not only allows but encourages this mistaken notion of God's will and preordained destiny, or even plain dumb luck. In order for the higher vibrations that are desired and are being diligently worked towards to arrive and stay on the earth plane with evolving souls, there is a need for there to be clear understanding. Each and every one of us, on all planes of the divine or God's kingdom or heaven and earth, all have to achieve a level of clarity and understanding that our will is God's greatest gift to us and a promise that will ever remain and not be altered. Remember that your very thoughts and beliefs become your reality. So as an example, if you are in a place of pain and suffering, and you choose to attribute that to God, you will have relinquished your power to move from that place or understanding the higher reasons or even future benefits of that experience. If, alternatively, you experience some wonderful event, again, by relinquishing the role you played in creating and manifesting that happening, you are limiting yourself from the insights and growth that can and should be yours. God has no need for you to behave in any certain way or to provide him, her, with some element that is needed or missing. The divine is all. There is nothing that needs to be added. Your thoughts create your reality. What thoughts do you think and accept without realizing the impact they have on the life you are experiencing? In some cases, they have become such an accepted part of communication styles or thought processes that there is a complete unawareness of the continual impact they have. Listen to what you say and think. They are producing the results. Listen to what you say and think. Are they producing the results that you desire, or the results you see before your eyes? The release of the Soulprint information is to assist those who seek another level of awareness, an opportunity to move your understanding, growth, and life experiences to a higher level of realization. This insight is intended to provide another layer to the many and varied levels of your journey, to perhaps assist in achieving one pinnacle of awareness and movement towards the next. The journey, as always, is yours. The will and the direction, yours. All that you gain and realize, yours. May every moment of every journey be the creation you desire. And may you always remember you have a divine cheering squad sending you glorious beams of love, light, insight, and support. We remain at this time, Masudius. I'm going to wrap it up and leave it there for now. There is a lot to process in there. Please take your time, go through it, review it. And I also want to very quickly thank you for the amazing suggestions that you have sent forward for Masudius to answer. And I'm going to start putting those videos out really soon. And so you can look forward to some of your requests being answered. Until next time, stand in your power and stand in your light. Bye.